friends, welcome to the Proficient Financial Planners YouTube channel. Today we will speak about the importance of an emergency fund. Now what is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is a fund which we can access during emergencies such as unplanned hospitalization, loss of job, or it could be breakdown in electrical appliances. Now why should you create an emergency fund? If you don't want to break your long-term investments at losses, if you don't want to get into loans due to the unplanned expenses which come up, you will require an emergency fund. Now, how much emergency fund should one maintain? For single income families, between 5 to 6 months of monthly expenses should be kept aside for emergencies. And if it's a double income family where 2 members are working, 3 to 4 months of monthly expenses can be maintained for emergency. Let me give you an example. Let us say if a family expenses 50,000 per month, and if you are a single income family, that means you need to maintain at least 2.5 lakh to 3 lakhs separately for emergency. But for a double income family, because there are 2 persons earning, between 3 to 4 months of expenses is good enough, which means for a 50,000 monthly expense, a 2 lakh emergency fund is good enough for a double income family. Now, how do you create an emergency fund? You could have fixed deposits invested separately. A part of your fixed deposits could become your emergency fund. If you don't have fixed deposits or any other investment maintained separately, you could start a recurring deposit each month from your bank, or you could also start a systematic investment plan in a mutual fund into liquid funds. Let me elaborate further. Let us say you want to create an emergency fund of 1 lakh rupees within a year's time and you don't have any separate fund maintained. You could start a recurring deposit of rupees 9,000 each month for a 12-month period, or you could start a 9,000 rupees SIP in the liquid fund for 12 months. This will help you create an emergency fund within a year's time. Now, where should you invest or where should you maintain this emergency fund? Since the purpose of the emergency fund is to access the money anytime, ideally keep this money in a fixed deposit which has got an ATM facility or which has got a net banking facility to break it anytime. Alternatively, you could maintain the emergency fund in a liquid fund. Nowadays, there are liquid funds which also offer ATM facilities. The third option could be to maintain in a savings account which has got a sweep-in facility. So sweep-in facility ensures that the surplus money moves towards short-term FDs and you get short-term FD rates. Along with that, you can break it anytime using your net banking or your ATM card. Please note, earning high return is not the priority of an emergency fund. Instant access with safety of capital is the priority of an emergency fund. So don't go after earning high returns by investing in shares or mutual funds. You might face losses. Focus on liquidity, focus on safety for your emergency fund. So that's all from us this time. Looking forward to meet you again with another aspect of personal finance. Till then, take care. Goodbye.